Well, we have honored the three good teams, the three bad teams, and now we're going to talk about the three ugly teams. To me, the ugliest team in football right now has to be the Washington Redskins. Yes, as a New York Giant fan, it gives me great thrill to talk about them in this manner. But I don't like Mike Shanahan as a coach. I never have. I never will. Yes, this team has injuries. They've just lost Tim Hightower, their running back. They've lost Santana Moss. London Fletcher's injured, and he might end his streak of 80 zillion games of playing in a row. But Mike Shanahan's strength as a coach has always been his ability to coach up the quarterback position. Obviously, great success with one John Elway. But this team is horrible. This team should not have changed quarterbacks. This team should have let Rex Grossman work his issues out as he did when he was with the Bears, took the Bears to a Super Bowl. Now they have John Beck in. John Beck is a nice man, Mormon, played at BYU, but he cannot play quarterback in the National Football League. I'm sorry. Rex Grossman can. Their defense is solid. Don't get me twisted. Don't get it wrong. Their defense can play. I mean, yes, they had a bad week last week, allowing Cam Newton to shred them. But this team is in absolute peril right now. And I got a feeling that the players are getting sick of the Shanahan message because they got rid of Hainsworth, they got rid of Donovan McNabb. These guys were supposed to be leaders in the locker room, and Shanahan essentially emasculated them. And he's about to do it again with this group of guys that he has in Washington. Yes, they beat the Giants earlier this year, so, can't really, say nothing bad about a team that's beaten my team. But the Redskins are a serious mess, folks. And it ain't going to get any easier. It ain't going to get any better. And Buffalo coming off a bye week. Quarterback just got paid some crazy cash from the Bills. They're going to be looking to make a statement. John Beck better play his best football. But we can see another 62-7 shredding as we saw last Sunday night. The second ugly team of last week, I've already mentioned them a little bit, has to be the Tennessee Titans. You're playing in a game for first place. Yes, it's only week 7, so nobody is, going crazy. But you're at home. You're supposed to defend your home field. You're supposed to be inspired by your home crowd. You're not supposed to leave your performance at the buffet table. You're not supposed to leave your performance in the hotel, in the locker room. You're supposed to bring it onto the field. And when you play a depleted Houston Texan team that doesn't have a threat on the outside whatsoever to scare you, all they have is Arian Foster, and you allow two running backs to run for 100 yards or more, you're ugly. You're UGLY. Ugly. How in the world were you playing for first place? How in the world did you beat the Ravens early this season? I don't understand the mindset of professional athletes at times. Yes, it's a long grinding of a season, but you haven't had a long grinding of a season because you didn't have preseason. You should be hitting your stride right now. Chris Johnson has gone from a guy who ran for 2,000 yards one season to the next season, 1,400 yards, to nothing this year. He hasn't even had 100 yards in a game this year. And Matt Hasselbeck doesn't have anybody to throw to. In my opinion, Mike Munchak, the Tennessee Titan organization, you ought to stand outside your stadium and give people back their money for the effort that you gave last week. You had no guts. No guts whatsoever. This is the year. Peyton Manning is sitting in a booth watching football. This is your year. And you let it go by the wayside. You deserve what happened to you. And we'll be back on 89.7 KLESF BAM after